Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down up near the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Second down, here's Barkley again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they...
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Richardson looking to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Richardson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Barkley, inside handoff, breaks a tackle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Richardson looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Richardson to throw. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 62 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 3rd down, Barkley. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Back to throw here. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on third down. Doesn't find anyone open. Tucks it away. Takes off and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. Third down and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Richardson working from the gun. And this complete to Mitchell. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Richardson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Credit the tackle to Samuel Womack.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd down.
Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And Goedert going to have an Eagles first down as he's down at the 17-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
He delivers another to Goedert, complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's good for a Colts.
Richardson.
Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. It's Devontae Smith and the Eagles ready to go on offense. 2 touchdowns to his credit so far. Charles, I'm curious, do these wide receivers, what do they go in with each week? Is it different week to week for the goals that they personally set for themselves, do you think?
I doubt that it's different from week to week. Maybe because of game plan. They know that one guy might be featured more than the other. But all in all, these guys are looking for 100 or more yards in receiving, but the biggest thing, getting into the end zone. And how about him? He's gotten there twice in this game.
He has indeed.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's got some space here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
169 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Again, it's Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. A handoff to Barkley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Got a man. It's Brown. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Eluding the pressure.
Hurts fumbles it,
And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic.
And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
He's got Granson, his tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs,
37 yards.
And the Colts get a bit closer.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley fights him off.
He's still on his feet. He may go. Saquon Barkley.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley,
70 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing again on second down.
Richardson.
They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Richardson.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's a give to Barkley.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Now 2nd and 5.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 49 yards. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
They'll run with Barkley. And some strong running. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Quick slant here to Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Hurts. Stays up. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
That penalty is declined.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going up top for Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Gay is on for the point after. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a 4th quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And out now come the Eagles.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's the result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Looking to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here we go. This is fourth down.
He'll drop to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Richardson.
Rolling to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Now second down and a few inches.
And this complete to Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Adonai Mitchell.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now
down by 8. Under a minute 20 to go. And no other way to say it. They have blown a big lead, but a chance to rescue things late. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And that's complete to Brown.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed. And a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. That's Mitchell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially